I just finished Iron Gold, book 4 of the Red Rising series, and I saw a lot of people online say that they thought this was the weakest book of the series, or that they thought this was their least favorite book. And honestly, after reading it, I am so surprised because I enjoyed this so much, you guys, like so much. I really enjoyed this book. Like, I read it in like 3 days because I could not put this book down. I thought it was brilliant. I totally understand where people are coming from when they say that this is their least favorite. It's definitely nothing like the first three. It's very different. And I think that's why I actually liked it so much. It's the first book in the series where we get to see multiple POVs. And for me, that just made the world feel so much more alive because we get to see perspectives of people from all different parts of this world and what's going on the different levels of society, on the different planets in the solar system. We get to see how different parts of this world, both geographically and societally, are different from one another and how they interact. And to me, this brought the world building in this series to a whole new level. I think that this execution of going from one point of view to multiple POVs and expanding the world in that way was done brilliantly. Yes, it is slower paced at times. It is more character driven rather than the fast paced plot that we're used to from the first three books. But in my opinion, that's exactly what this series needed in order to just bring it to life and give it like that extra heart that for me put this as one of the greatest series I've ever read, if not the greatest. I also know a lot of people have problems with Darrow in this book, but I just absolutely love how flawed him and all of these characters are. It makes it feel like Game of Thrones in space because the characters have consequences for their actions. And I just love that. It shows us how these characters deal with the consequences of their actions and that this world is real and these people are real. You know, they are human at the end of the day. They're not like characters on a page. They make mistakes. They make a lot of mistakes. They make really bad mistakes. And they have to live with those. And yeah, I think that book just highlights this perfectly. There's certain points in this book where I was not sure who I was rooting for. And I just absolutely love that. It makes Darrow as a protagonist feel a lot more real. It makes all these characters more morally ambiguous, which personally are my favorite type of characters. Shout out Siona Freyna and Paul Atreides. I also know a lot of people dislike that this reads kind of like a heist thriller more than the space opera that we're used to. I really like those aspects. I think it makes it feel very unique and something that is unlike a lot of things I've read before. I really like the heist and thriller aspects of this book. I also feel like it does retain the space opera and also elevate